Welcome to the DaChop Team. I'm your host, Seth the Dark Child.
I'm your host, Twins Inc.
Our show is about two guys and any friends that happen to come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our Barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up. We back. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Yo.
Seth the Dark Child, how you doing, my brother?
Bruh, I'm wilding out, wilding out.
Shout out to Nick Cannon? No? Just wilding out.
Nah. Good luck, Nick.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the shop. Ladies, welcome to the DaChop Team. I'm your boy, Twins Inc.
Yeah, with Seth the Dark Child.
And as you can see, this is Wednesday at 7 p.m. and this is Social Media Roulette, episode number 7. And I hope y'all watched last Wednesday about Watch Your Mouth, because that was a good one. A lot of nuggets was dropped into that one. So if you didn't watch Your Mouth last Wednesday, check it out. And most of that content was dedicated and salute to Mr. Yee, a.k.a. Kanye West. And this is I think since last week, didn't Adidas cut him? Everybody's trying to cut him. But it don't even matter. But just want to say, if you didn't catch last week, Watch Your Mouth. It was a good one. Check it out. Give us feedback. Like, subscribe, dislike, whatever. Let us know what's going on. But today on Social Media Roulette, episode number 7, Seth the Dark Child has one he's been cooking up. Now, mind you, we've been talking about this subject, for the last, 2 months maybe?
Yeah.
2 months? And because, as you know, we're big Marvel fans, but I'm going to let them open it up and go from there, okay? Go ahead, Seth. I'm sorry.
Once again, I don't want to say I've been cooking it up, but it's been grinding my gears.
Oh, gear grinder.
And for the last couple of months. And as we get closer to kickoff day for the movie, it really, really looks like everything I was complaining about, and I'll call it complaining, a couple months ago, it's exactly what they did. I begged Marvel, do not put a woman inside of the Black Panther uniform. I said that.
You said that.
For multiple reasons, and we've come back here a couple of different times. And of course, they did it. They made a movie about a black male superhero without a black male superhero in it. And they expected you to just suck it up and take it. Well, the movie premiered this week on either Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, that's good.
It premiered. And while there haven't been any written articles yet, some of the people, on the internet, of course, provided some first opinions. And guess what?
What's that?
A lot of people are not happy. A lot of people of my complexion and gender don't seem to be happy. Enough so that, and I'm not even going to get into the movie yet, Disney, there was an article recently released that Disney is telling retailers to scale back merchandise production for the movie.
Why?
Well, once again, scale back merchandise production for the movie. They don't want to order 10,000 T-shirts and only 13 people buy them.
It kind of makes sense, right? Why they're trying to scale back, because the first Black Panther came out, there was no merchandise. And we was scattering the internet. We even had to order stuff from China to get anything that represents Black Panther.
I even got a bootleg jersey from a third-party company because Disney didn't have anything.
So the production company, it makes sense that they're trying to have enough, because how Black Panther, the first one, was so successful, they assumed like this was going to be big again. But now what Seth Darkchild is saying is, based on some reviews of the movie, they're telling me, you might want to slow down on production, because I don't think we won't have that. Pretty much what they're saying is this: I don't think we won't have the same outcome as the first Black Panther, where people went to see the movie 2 to 3 times. Because damn sure my kids have seen it like 3 or 4 times in the theaters, and we don't watch it like 20 times at home on Disney Plus. So with that being said, go ahead, Seth the Darkchild. Go ahead.
Like I say, that's Disney saying they're scaling back. and it's a number of reasons for it. These are my opinion, but you can find these on the internet too. Like She-Hulk. If anyone actually watched She-Hulk, it was absolutely horrid. From a male point of view, I didn't even get through the whole series. So Marvel, this is what I'm seeing happening. First off, Marvel has been putting out a couple of different series lately that were just bad. Moon Knight. Do you know anybody who I wasn't able to finish Moon Knight. I lost interest. Miss Marvel. Once again, lost interest. She-Hulk. Lost interest.
And listen, and what he's saying is this, right? Because I'm big Marvel, and I watch everything he said that he just mentioned. I watched it all. But let me give you some background to that. When these Marvel TV shows came on, prior to Miss Marvel, me and the kids used to watch this faithfully. Mm-hmm. When Wednesday come around, we was watching the What If series. We was watching Winter Soldier and Captain America or Bucky, however you want to chop it up, that name.
I actually love
we watched that.
Winter Soldier and
we watched that. Even as bad as Wanda and Vision was,
watched the whole series.
It was slow, but it picked up. Mm-hmm. But we watched it as a family faithfully. I remember someone Loki. Loki was phenomenal too.
Great
We
show.
watched that with a passion, on time. And if we didn't catch it on Wednesday, well, it was summertime, so we watched it Wednesday. Like, as soon as it came on, hey guys, let's go. We got an episode to watch. And What If? All that. So what I'm saying that I was faithfully watching those on time when they came out. Kids, popcorn, studio shut down, surround sound. We was all tapped in. Now, since Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, Moonlight, what's one more out here? Is that it?
I'm actually going to roll with Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
What? And even Doctor Strange.
Yes. And when I'm saying that, I'm still watching, but I'm not tapped in. I'm like, oh, I forgot this episode out there. Like I'm so behind. I watch two at one time because I'm not as tapped in. And every time I watch, I'm like, this is why I'm not tapped in, because it's not like there's nothing for me to look forward to. The excitement that I had on the first phase of Disney Plus with Marvel was an all-time high. This phase now is like, oh, okay, I'll get to it when there's nothing on TV. To mean that it might be a Saturday night, there's nothing on Netflix, I ain't playing no video games anymore, my fellas ain't on, I'm just chilling. Okay, let me see what's on Disney Plus, and now I watch it. That's like a last resort before falling asleep. And that's if I don't fall asleep through watching it.
And bruh.
All right, go ahead, I'm done.
No, I just want to say, see, adding to that, and it's a reason for that. And I'm gonna call it. It's a masculine thing, right? Comic books are men things.
We said it before.
I give up trying to. I can't sugarcoat that. Comic books are men things. Yes, women are welcome to enjoy it, but there's something to be said about a male superhero with superpowers throwing down. We like this. It's a reason why if you ask anybody who their favorite superheroes are, 95% of them are going to say men. When you say Wolverine.
Oh, yes.
When you say Superman.
Yes.
When you say Iron Man.
Batman.
When you say Hulk. When you say Batman. Men love men superheroes. End of the sentence. I'm not going to try to justify otherwise, right?
Right.
And it's the same thing when you start saying female superheroes, right? Every female superhero, look at Harley Quinn. I'm gonna throw it out there. The what was that movie?
Which one?
The Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what Harley Quinn did in the Suicide Squad. They dressed her up in these hot pants and short shirt and everything. They made her a sex object. People like the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad 2 came out. They were like, we're going to downplay Harley's sexuality. Nobody looked at nobody cared about Harley in that movie, did they? And out of Suicide Squad, who actually got their own spinoff TV show after Suicide Squad?
John Cena.
The Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, there we go.
Because men like violent men. I'm serious. Men and boys like violent, tore up stuff. We do. We enjoy it. John Cena got a spinoff of that. Harley Quinn got a spinoff of it. Wasn't it Birds of Prey or something? Yeah. Didn't that get canceled?
I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. And the point being is, Disney is woke. Marvel is woke. We're going to keep saying that. I haven't even got to the black woman portion of it, and I got to say this to BWs. But you can't take something built for boys and give it to the girls. And I didn't say that you earned it. I said give it to the girls and then expect boys to keep on supporting it. It's just not going to happen. And that's what you're doing. That's what just happened. When you took Star Wars, we are used to having our male Jedis run around doing Jedi stuff. And instead of giving us a Jedi who we actually could have associated with, Ahsoka, we loved Ahsoka. You know, you just gave us a brand new little girl who was the most powerful creature in the universe. Man, you would have been fine with Ahsoka, but nope, you had to mess it up and give us Rey. What does Disney's merchandising look like on the Star Wars toys and stuff? It's down in the toilet. They lost billions on Star Wars because of that.
Wow.
Okay, let's go to Marvel. Once again, Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Thor. We love those Avengers. But you weren't satisfied with that, so you turned Hawkeye into a woman. You turned She-Hulk into a woman. You gave Captain Carter Captain America's shield. You gave Jane Foster Thor's hammer. And at the end of the movie, you still gave the bigger hammer to a little 10-year-old girl. Way to go, Marvel. You took Doctor Strange's movie, and you made America Ferrera and the Scarlet Witch the star of this man's movie. We didn't even get a Doctor Strange movie. We got America Ferrera and Scarlet Witch as the stars of this man's movie.
And his job was to protect her, really. That's it. And a love story.
How about at the end of the movie, the final confrontation wasn't even about Doctor Strange? The final confrontation was Scarlet Witch and America Ferrera. He didn't even get to star his own movie. But that's fine. That's insulting, but that's fine. Same for Thor and the God Butcher. Yeah, we'll go with that. Love and Thunder. But now for Black Panther. Now this is for black women, because black women, I said this in another show. I hope this don't get us in trouble. But y'all have got to, just because somebody dangling the bag in your face, y'all have got to learn how to say no. Some things ain't right. We shouldn't do this. Okay, Letitia Wright, you took the check. Angela Bassett, you took the check. Deanna Guerrero, I hope I pronounced your name properly. Okoye, y'all took the check. Y'all was in the room with these people. When they was telling y'all the story, y'all were like, yeah, black girl power. We can pull this movie. We don't need a man. M'Baku will be enough of a man. We don't need him running the show. That's what y'all did. And so for all my nephews, little kids that I know that were loving the Black Panther, they're about to go to this Black Panther movie, and what? You think I'm going to buy them an Okoye doll? You think I'm going to buy them a girl Shuri doll and a Black Panther? No, I'm not buying my son a girl doll just because you thought you should fit into it. I would buy my daughter that doll, but my son's not getting it. You took his hero and slapped and put basically chesticles on it. That's what you did. No and y'all keep doing it. My sisters, y'all got to quit thinking y'all can slot into black men's spaces. You can't take our place. You just can't. It's just because you can. Just because they tell you can, aka woman king. You cannot just keep taking our places, and you have to say no, because they didn't even offer it to us. A few months ago, I'm going to put this out because I ain't going to let Ryan Coogler forget it. He said this in the article. Oh, it's easier to direct women than men. And this cast was easier to direct. That's what he said a few months ago.
Wow.
Let's see if he repeats something like that when Black Panther doesn't do $1 billion. When most of us are not going to go, I'm not going to go see Black Panther. I might go see it in the theaters. The first weekend it come out, I'm taking a pass on that. And that's the most important weekend for a movie, by the way.
I think the first week is going to do big days just based off the name. Mm-hmm. But once everybody see it once, I guarantee you it's not going to have the same spike of seeing it next week over and over again.
And you know why? Because women don't go to movies like that. Men take women to movies. We used to call them dates.
Mm-hmm.
Men support superhero movies. You women don't. It's a reason. How much did Black Widow make? Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, Thor, Love and Thunder. How much money? The movie didn't cross $1 billion. Doctor Strange did not cross $1 billion. Spider-Man did. I mean, I got 3 Spider-Man in that movie though.
Man, he sure did, and it was epic too. To get all of them in one scene, like yo, yes. Spider-Man was probably the best Marvel this year so far. I don't see no one beating Spider-Man yet. But right now, Spider-Man is holding the throne as the best Marvel movie in 2023. Any disagreement there?
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Because Black Panther is going to be moving. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be essentially an African Lifetime movie. You know how many times I plan on seeing an African Lifetime movie?
Lifetime movie? Never.
Exactly.
You said Lifetime? Never.
Exactly. I'm going to watch it, but it's not going to get... I guarantee you, and this isn't even with reviews, but if you watch the reviews, Marvel is losing money all over the place. They're terrified. She-Hulk scared the devil out of them because they knew they could they could just throw women into the lead roles in some of these movies and nobody would blink. We're the customers. I'm the customer. I spend the money. And if I don't like the product you're putting out, guess what I'm not going to do? Spend the money.
It's an old. I'm looking at the what he says better for women to direct filmmakers, and I'm looking like, the biggest movie you had to star the black man and was the dope movie. So when you think about Black Panther, the first one, Chadwick, like, then you talk about Creed. We talking about Creed now. We got Michael B. Jordan come out again with Creed, like, and I can't wait to see that because mind you. For my real Marvel fans, when you see that preview of that movie, all you see is Killmonger versus Kang.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to come off of it. I ain't going nowhere on this, but you're right. Creed looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But you know what Creed is? Who is Creed for? Who is it for?
The men.
Exactly. I want to see 2 black men who I actually respect as artists act like they're beating the hell out of each other in the ring.
And you know what's funny? So maybe 3 months ago, because we have shows every Sunday. It may be 2 months or 3 months, but we have shows every Sunday. You asked me a question about who is the new young black actors that we have left in the film industry. Mm-hmm. So we still got Michael B. Jordan, but now I forgot his name.
Majors.
Yes, I forgot about him.
I didn't know you didn't forget about him. He wasn't there, but now. It looked like he might be. I
mean, what's the first TV show that he was on? It was a weird TV show.
No. The first one I remember was Lovecraft Country.
Thank you.
And that
liked him in Lovecraft.
It was fantastic.
It was weird a little bit.
Wait. It was way too much HD TV.
Facts, especially with Michael. The dude passed away.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
It was way too much HD TV stuff.
But him, I liked him, and I didn't think he was there. I'm like, is he really dead? I thought it would be part 2, season 2. But anyway, the show ended, even though the ratings were through the roof. But that's the first time I saw dude.
I still don't understand why they cancel. But anyway, yeah. Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
And then in Loki, I'm like, this dude got some skills.
Right. He had one, not one scene, but he had that one episode he was in. It was.
He owned it, bruh. I'm sorry.
Yes.
He one scene. One episode, whatever, for 15 minutes maybe.
Yes, and he nailed it.
Dude owned it. I was like, this dude is outstanding. He said,
"Well, I see you again, but I won't be me. This is a nice version of me. You about to see the whole different version of me now."
Yep.
But anyway, so let's get back to it. I just want to make sure that we found. So we do have a new black man that's actor.
Yeah, we got something I look forward to.
Exactly. That's all I want to say.
Once again, Denzel's getting older.
Samuel's getting older. Yeah.
Samuel getting older. Will Smith getting older. We can argue all we want, but Will Smith is 52, 53.
And plus his image ain't looking great anyway, so
they'll forgive him because they don't have enough black men to throw him under the bus and leave him there.
Right.
That's just a fact.
So
that's why he's already being forgiven.
All right, so back on topic.
But back on topic once again. It ain't just Marvel. It's my sisters too. I gotta throw it to you. Listen, y'all gotta. The world is reshuffling. It's reorganizing. The black man in America. I heard something the other day, and I never stopped to think about it. Right? You know how many black men there are at any given time in history? If we lucky, there might be 20 million black men in American black men. Think about the things that you see black men doing. Kanye, I mean, it ain't a whole bunch of us, but you got billionaires, you got all the rappers, the musicians, you got all the sports figures, you know, it ain't a whole bunch of us. And then when you start to think about boxers, name top 10 boxers of all time, about 7 out of 10 of those should be African-American black men. It ain't a whole bunch of us, bro. It ain't like we got 300 million African-American men running around
in America.
It's only 20 million of us at any one time, much less than that. You got a whole continent over there in Africa, but you can't name 5 African billionaires. I know you can actually name 5 American billionaires right now. Billionaires, it's only 14 million of us. I'm saying that to say that black men have gotten a reputation as Pookies and Ray Rays, but the truth of the matter is the numbers don't hold up to what y'all saying. There are Pookies and Ray Rays, but a whole bunch of us are doing just fine. We're pretty good. The only thing that really handicaps us sometimes is that our sisters ain't really working with us. Y'all want the spotlight we got in regardless of whatever situation we happen to be in. I'm gonna use Black Panther for an example. Just for one quick example. This is fictional. Black Panther is a black male, the leader of the most powerful country in the world, fictional, Wakanda.
MCU.
Okay. He is smart, intelligent, and handsome. I mean, no homo, but did he look bad? Okay. And when he passed, instead of finding another powerful black male to fill his hero suit, our sisters jumped into his shoes so fast. It was ridiculous. Disregard the whole history of the first movie. What he had to do to be Black Panther, because you and me both know he didn't. Shuri, I saw the preview, so it is Shuri in the suit. I guarantee you she didn't beat M'Baku for the throne. She didn't fight somebody like Killmonger for the throne. How'd she get it? How did she earn the throne? As a matter of fact, his mom, Angela Bassett, talking about she is the queen of the most powerful country on the planet. How did she get to be queen? I mean, they just gave it to her because they didn't just give it to T'Challa. So why did she get to be queen? Shouldn't somebody have been? And there were other men in the tribe capable of running the country. I know you had the merchant tribe, you had the miner tribe, you had the river tribe. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying they were there. But they were like, hey, we'll just give it to a black one. And our sisters who could have turned down the movie roles jumped at it. Y'all took it. When black men say black women might have sold them out in history, this is what they're talking about. When I look at the Woman King, who was that? I can't remember her name. But the first actress they offered the Woman King to, she turned it down. She didn't want to be in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yep. She turned it down. But when they offered it to Viola Davis, she took it. Even though it was wrong, that movie was morally wrong. She took it. At least some of our sisters said no, but we all got to start doing the right thing for each other. It ain't about whether or not you can come up or you chasing the bag. At one point or another, you do not see Asians taking racially derogatory roles in movies. You don't see Jewish people taking racially derogatory roles in movies.
Is that your girl who turned it down?
Who is that? Lupita Nyong'o. Yeah, not Nakia.
She turned it around. Okay.
And I'm calling her Black Panther name. I love this. Anyway. So don't think that I'm not liking it. I'm just saying, ladies of my complexion, y'all got to quit chasing the bag so hard. Y'all have got to develop a principle and stand on it. Because as long as y'all take these roles and y'all try to supplant black men, we're done. Personally, from a relationship standpoint, we're done. And we don't feel like y'all got our back because y'all keep doing stuff like this. And y'all might not care today, but time keep on rolling forward. And as time keeps on moving forward, more of us are just stopping. I'm sorry, I was about to go into a whole nother rant, but black birth rates in America are down because black men don't want to have kids. Not just black women. Black sperm donation. We don't even donate sperm to the sperm bank. Nope, we don't want y'all. We literally, even if it's, for the most part, even if it's anonymous, we don't really want y'all to have our kids. And this is because we can't trust y'all. And little things like this, it might seem just like it's just a movie, but that's just one block in a huge ass Lego set y'all keep building. It's turned into a Lego monster, block by block by block by block.
It's a Lego monster.
I'm sorry. I'm going to get off of it. And this is where y'all seem like I be coming off angry. I'm not. But you can see the same thing I see.
They just don't care.
Y'all gotta work with us to work with you. But chasing that bag, taking the money because you think you saw an opportunity, you gotta have principles. You need to find some principles to stand on and stand on it. But if you keep doing this little micro, and I'm gonna call it micro betrayals, all of y'all could have walked away from it. Daniel Kaluuya walked away from the movie. When he read the script and he understood what the script was doing, he walked away from the movie.
Is Daniel the one who...
Wakabi.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. I know by his Wakanda name, not his real
Wakanda name. But he walked away from it. I'm not saying...
It kind of makes... Now, first we was like, why you not do it again? But then you think about it.
He read the script. He knew what it was.
It kind of makes sense now. It's like, man, y'all not doing no justice to...
and I'm not
Chad,
doing.
But also, the character itself, Black Panther. I said, like, listen, R.I.P. Christopher Reeves. That was the original Superman forever.
They
got paralyzed
him
and then he passed away.
5 times.
But how many Superman movies have we had since then?
How many? What about Batman?
Oh, man. How many? Right. We had like a dozen Batman movies since... Adam West, you know what I'm saying? Michael Keaton. I mean, come on now, Christian Bale. I mean, there's more Batmans ever.
And
Hulks.
How many Hulks have we had? You didn't say we can't have any more Hulks. But when you see a strong, powerful black male, no, the first thing we got to do is put a woman in this suit. Bruh.
I mean, at this point now, hopefully, one thing they can't, as of right now, one thing they can take away from us is Blade. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully
they canceled Blade. I mean, they pretty much canceled it for right now. It's been delayed.
It's been delayed?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I think the director quit, and they got some creative differences. My own personal thought is that they don't want you to have a black superhero. They don't want you to have a strong black male lead in a movie. That's my opinion. At Disney, anyway, because oddly enough, they let The Rock be The Rock in Black Adam. But anyway.
You're right. It was come out November 2023 and it's been delayed to 2024. We can't, can we? We can't have nothing. I mean, worse enough, he's a vampire, but hell.
How hard is it to make a vampire movie, for Christ's sake? Anyway, once again.
Damn.
And I
didn't even know that.
I keep on saying this kind of stuff slowly, and I'm trying to get through. I know it's a waste of breath, but they don't want us as black men to have stuff in the first place. And I get that. It's one thing when they work against us. But when they said we need to put a Black Panther in the suit, and them women like, we'll do it. We'll take the suit. That y'all got, ladies of my complexion, y'all got to quit chasing the bag. Sometimes you got to say no because it's the right thing to do to just say no. You know what? I'm gonna land my plane right there.
Dang, that's tough. That's tough. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The Blade thing threw me off. I didn't know that he got delayed. So right now, the only black person we got in the MCU is Falcon, who's actually now the new Captain America.
Wait. Who you haven't heard or seen in 5 or 6
movies,
series or movies.
Yeah. I mean, we know he's coming back in the next Captain America movie and stuff, whatever.
And even so, let's say this. Armor Wars with Don Cheadle.
There we go.
What that was supposed to be a TV series coming out. Was it this year?
They made the movie. They're making the movie.
And they pushed it back.
They pushed it back too?
They decided to make a movie.
Armor Wars pushed back too?
They decided to make it into a movie, but to make it into a movie, you got to basically redo it. Redo some things.
Come on, man. Seth, you give me you give me depression over here when it comes to Marvel future.
Well, it ain't just Marvel future. It's
I know what that means, right?
I'm black. I'm black first. B1. It's not Marvel. It's us. Whenever we foolishly start thinking that we part of this American dream, y'all need to recognize we're not. And if you chasing the bag, they use money to separate us all the time. And the easiest way to use money to separate us is to take the money from when you take the focus off of a black male and you put it on a black female, and then that black female doesn't actually deliver. Now black females are mad that black men didn't support her in her endeavors or whatever like that. But the point being was, you don't want us to do nothing for you in the first place. So why you want us to support you in that endeavor? And now you got bad blood at home, but all you had to do was not take the money. You should have stood on the principle. You were like, this isn't right. We shouldn't do this. I don't see y'all. The Woman King came out. Y'all took the money. It did bad. And if the woman, this is what Marvel said, and I'm going to say this, then I'm going to really land my plane. Marvel said, you think it's an accident that the Woman King came out 2 months or so before Black Panther.
Right.
If Woman King did well, they were gonna do a marketing push on Black Panther the likes which you would never have imagined. The Woman King tanked, they terrified of Black Panther. What does that tell you? These two different studios, but they all think the same when you get to the people who make the money. I ain't saying Mr. Yee was right, but Mr. Yee pointed out some things that should have been obvious. I shut up, right?
No, I have no argument there. I just want to see how much money that Woman King lost, because of course people's out there. Oh, this is a great movie. Black Panther better become better and stronger than that. I'm like, how dare you to even compare the Woman King to Black Panther? Do you know what the Black Panther movie did?
Well, here's the math.
You think about it. When you look at the Marvel history, and as far as money wise, let's go back. Blade is the grandfather of the Marvel movies. Without the Blade, Snipe Blade, there wouldn't be none of this Marvel now.
And they did that for like $40 million, maybe.
Let's be clear.
40.
So
how much was Blade?
Listen, so the Blade who launched the whole Marvel universe is thank you. Wesley Snipes. Thank you for that Blade that we had in the early 90s, late 90s. And let's be clear, when Black Panther came out, that was the first, Grammy movie and Marvel that won an award?
Oscar.
Oscar. There we go. Oscar. Now, mind you, we had Tony Stark. We had plenty of Iron Mans before that. We had, 3 Iron Mans before that? Yeah, matter of fact, we had 3 Iron Man movies came out, 2 Hulk movies come out, 2 Thor movies came out, and when Black Panther came out, Oscar award. So to say that the Woman King Black Panther 2 or whatever before, better step up, that's an insult right there. How could you compare Woman King to the Black Panther, what they did? They set the tone. But I'd line my plane there. You looking up to see the numbers too?
Well, no, it cost them $45 million to make Blade 1. And they made $130 million, give or take, worldwide. Then you got Blade 2, which costed them $70 million. Made $155 million. Doesn't tell me how much. Doesn't matter. I mean, the point is that it's a vampire action movie. You can do it for less than $200 million. That movie, it's a vampire action movie. You could probably, I guarantee you, they could make a Blade movie right now for $45 million, and that's including paying the actors. But disregard that. The point being is, once again, I knew T'Challa was in trouble when they came out with Part 1. With Black Panther, and then they rushed Marvel Endgame into the theaters a week early, even though Black Panther was still number 1 at the theater. That was insulting as hell. Nobody ever comes back to that. But if Black Panther was doing number 1, when you rush the Endgame into the theaters a week early,
come on now.
All you did was take money from Black Panther. You wanted that movie to peter out in the theaters. The question is why.
And also, to be clear, so the Woman King, and whatever, the $50 million is what they used to make the movie, right?
Add another $100 million for marketing nowadays.
That too, but the
So
point
it needed to make minimum 150 to break even.
So right now they at, well, I mean domestic $63 million, international $20 million, and worldwide box $83 million.
They need to make at least 150 to break even.
Do you know what Black Panther did in their first week? You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about?
So you're gonna get it. Black Panther easily gonna clear 100 million, but once again, it's the heroes for the black boys that you guys are lacking. That you took that. When you took T'Challa and figured black people don't need a hero. They'll take whatever we give them. That's what you did. You said, and we'll give them a girl. We'll give them Riri Williams and Shuri. They'll be the heroes for the black fathers. You lost.
Right. Thank you. Right there. Good. Say it again. Black fathers.
Black fathers. You lost. I can't buy my boy those toys, and girls don't play with those toys. How the hell many girls play with figurines? How the hell many girls play with action figurines? You just destroyed that whole toy line. But hey, you didn't care because you just couldn't have no black man leader of the most powerful country on the whole damn planet. What? You knew I'm surprised he didn't just get shot in the back of the head. But hey, I don't know how they're gonna demonstrate him being gone. But you really should have recast that role. Ain't nothing in this world was more important than the representation of a black male superhero. But my sisters were so happy to jump into that suit. Anything he can do, we can do better.
Man, listen, ladies and gentlemen. Once because we're gonna see a movie, even up online or whatever. When we see it, I guarantee the recap of the movie that we're gonna talk about should be a very good conversation. Hey. So you might want to tap back into the top team to see maybe we have a different perspective after watching the movie, right? Maybe. Well, never know. Because we don't know how it's going to turn out. But from what we're able to see with the previews.
We're going to review. We're going to go through a couple of reviews next week.
It don't come out till the 11th? 10th?
Yeah, but there'll be some reviews. Since they did the preview, they had a media blackout for a week on the reviews, so you won't see any actual reviews of the movie until next week.
Right, closer to the actual when it'll be out because it's all about business and money. Mm-hmm. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was our social media roulette, aka gear grinder for
the Black Panther
for week 7. So. I can't wait in a few weeks when it come out and we see it, and I'm still curious. I want to know how they slew Chadwick, and yeah, we'll put a pause there. I'm gonna let my plan because I know the comeback's gonna be really good. So thanks to the DaChop Team.
Yes, sir.
Big salute to the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? They had a big game on Sunday. Salute to them.
Wait. No, salute to the Panthers. Y'all made sure we took it, and I appreciate it because we was trying our best to give it to you.
Facts.
Salute to the Panthers for that one.
since we all talking about Black Panther, we might as well get the Carolina Panthers some love.
Carolina Panthers, bro, y'all made the Falcons be better. That's what you wanted the Falcons to do.
Hey, now as of right now, the Falcons is number 1 in the division, 4-4, and 1 in NFC South. Hey, listen. I'll say this: they doing better than my Steelers. On that note, thanks for tuning in to the DaChop Team. I'm your host, Twin Zing, with the boy Seth the Dark Child.
Seth the Dark Child signing off.
We'll catch y'all next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, but also live recording Sundays, 3 p.m.-ish on Sundays, every Sunday. Mm-hmm. Live episodes drop on Monday on the major platform for podcasting. So thanks for tuning in. We love y'all. Peace.
We out.